Welcome back. Let's find out if we got anything wrong so far. For that, we go to TV's Andy Levy-Handy.
Hey, Greg, how are you?
I'm good.
He's flipping papers around.
You said, uh-oh. Yeah.
I did.
Oh, it's on.
Oh, boy, yes. Bring it.
Dwarves complaining about Snow White. Hey, Michael, you said this is stupid, and I hear you. But I'm thinking it's got to be tough enough to find a lot of work as a little person in Hollywood, and then you hear they're making a movie about Snow White, and you're like, thank you, Lord. And then, then the studio calls, and they're like, yeah, about that?
Here's my thing. If you are a little person and you make the career choice to be an actor, you know you're going to be in for some tough times, and you can't necessarily be thinking to yourself, oh, well, at some point down the line, they'll make the Snow White movie and I'll be fine. We've got Peter Dinklage.
Right.
He's bucked the odds for everybody. Just everybody else should just be like, you know what, Peter, you got this. I'm going into accounting or construction or whatever it is.
I don't think that's fair. I honestly do think, I think, you know, you wait your whole career for something like a Snow White movie with not one little person, Michael, but 7, possibly, I believe
there will
8,
always
actually.
Be Best Buy commercials at Christmas time.
Oh, but hey, wait, they got Game of Thrones.
Horrible.
Granted, that's one person.
Well, we got that, but
you know.
Michael said that already. Yeah, but that, I don't know. Honestly, I will have to say, though, I'm more upset that they cast Kristen Stewart as Snow White and took away a job from someone who can actually show emotion.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree
Seems
with that.
uncool. Seems
She
very,
is an American
seems
icon.
very
I think she's
uncool.
Canadian.
Really?
No.
She's a
I liked
Canadian
that she was
icon.
good as the, she was the boy in Panic Room, right?
How dare you?
Yeah.
She had asthma in that movie,
Yeah, she
Andy.
was good.
Apologize,
No,
asthmatics.
she was an asthmatic teenage boy. I think.
No, she
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah, no,
Terrible.
she was good. Also, Michael, you mentioned that Greg is a diminutive talk show host. Why do you think this was our lead story?
Right. It cut a little close to the bone, didn't it, Andy?
Yeah. Well, for some people, yes. Yes.
No, if it did, I wouldn't have done the story.
Right.
But I'm okay with it.
No, I think you embrace it.
I
You
do.
embrace your genetic freakishness.
Come on, off the air. You just said you're an angry man, so let's,
Yes.
you know, let's be honest.
Hey, thanks for spilling my secret.
Well, Leanne, while we're on shame on you for saying that this makes you mad, that this is America, it's a free world, but not for little people.
Yeah.
We're trying to have sort of a civilized discussion about this on what is, after all, a very serious issue, and to just bring your hatred and bigotry into this studio, I'm appalled.
It's 2012, man.
Sorry.
Thank you, thank you, Bill. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Greg, you said what would make this okay is if little people could audition for tall people roles, and then they could superimpose their faces on tall actors' bodies, and then Tom Cruise could play an adult.
Yes.
Yeah, well, somehow he's going to be, maybe they're doing that because somehow he's going to be playing Jack Reacher, who, of course, is like 6'4" in the books.
That is so ridiculous, especially when you have Channing Tatum just waiting to play that role.
Yeah, so-
I've been asking him to play that role.
You have.
Yes, I have.
You asked him to play a lot of roles.
I do.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not allowed near his trailer.
Yeah, also,
Role
I think
play.
ask is a polite word. Bill, in the original Grimm Snow White fairy tale, and in the Walt Disney movie, in fact, there was indeed a huntsman. So, you know, back off on saying there was never a huntsman.
Fine, but he was not in the title.
True.
That belongs to those little adorable dwarfs.
Yeah. How many?
There was 7 dwarfs.
Can you name them? Never mind.
Sleepy, Dopey, Grumpy, Bashful, and Joe.
Joe.
Yes.
No, it's,
Yes. And David.
Yes, David,
don't
the
forget
female
David.
dwarf.
Yes. And Schmoozy, the Jewish dwarf.
He made it in Hollywood. Behind the scenes.
Runs the whole thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the executive
Big things
producer.
from such a little man. Way to go, Schmoozy.
ACLU defense student who wore anti-gay T-shirt. Greg, you referred to the school as Walcott High.
Yes.
I believe it's pronounced Walcott.
Really?
Nah, it must be a Connecticut thing, though. I would assume Michael would know that better than I would.
Walk it.
Walcott?
Walcott. Walcott?
Walk it.
Walcott. Yeah. I don't have that. I can't do like jaw clench thing.
Wait, was this a Connecticut school?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Right in your backyard, man.
Not in my backyard, buddy.
Thank you.
Not in my
Thank
backyard.
you. Thank
None
you.
of this gay stuff in my
Thank you.
backyard.
NIMBY, as we like to say. Jamie, you said it was ironic this was a day of silence and they had to break the silence to yell at this kid, make him take off his shirt. But it's supposed to be a day of silence from the bullying of LGBT kids.
Oh, is that true? I wasn't aware. I mean,
Yeah.
well, so why is it just an anti-bullying day? Why silence?
It's supposed to be a day that lesbian, gay, bi, and transgendered students cannot be bullied.
So every
it's a
other day is okay?
It's a
Yes,
day
in
of silence.
Connecticut, legally every other day is
They
fine.
want-
That
they
I
just-
do know.
But they did
just
break the
want
silence
one
to
day,
bully
and
the other kid.
you all
Okay.
crapped all over them.
Now that you explained it, I'm a little bit more sympathetic.
Yeah. Michael, you said you're okay with the kid wearing the shirt, which I am too, but I do think wearing it specifically on this day was kind of jerky.
Well, of course it's jerky, but
Yeah.
you can't separate the
Yeah.
two. He's specifically wearing it on this day to make a silent statement,
No,
a
I agree.
silent,
Yeah.
annoying, bigoted, homophobic statement,
Yep.
which I fully support.
Yeah, which doesn't surprise me as you are known as a Twitter bully. It's not surprising to me that you would support this.
I've been trying my best to furnish that reputation as a Twitter bully. Somebody's got to play the heel.
Yes.
Heel makes a lot of money in
Yeah.
world wrestling. I don't know.
Leanne, you said bullying is something that kids have to deal with, whatever. So I don't understand. Is it a bad idea for school to have a day to point out that it's not a particularly nice thing to do?
Only if you're going to take that right away, or you're going to bully the kid wearing the shirt, because to me that's bullying, making him take off his shirt. It's like, okay, I see a guy wearing a shirt that I don't agree with, but I don't agree with it.
The bullying,
so you should
part,
cut
the
it all
bullying
out of
part
school.
wasn't making him take off the shirt. It was making him go through the spanking machine afterwards.
Well, there you go. But I'm saying you can't have both. You can't have
I
it
agree.
be this day and then bully the kid for taking off his shirt because he wanted to represent what he represented
Yeah.
on the same day. So that's all I'm talking about. I
Okay,
don't
yeah.
care which way you feel about the issue.
I agree with you.
You know what the worst part about the story was? When he took off the shirt, it was revealed that he had a giant tattoo of Judy Garland on his chest. Everyone was upset by this.
And ripped abs.
Yes, into the gym.
Amazing.
Greg, you said the principal had the student remove his shirt for his own safety. I don't believe the principal has said any such thing.
All right.
Yep.
It's called reading it fast.
Yep. New Jersey Muslims suing the NYPD. Jamie, I agree this shouldn't be compared to Saddam's secret police, as the Army reservist said. But first of all, very smart of them to have a guy who's a U.S. Army reservist be one of the plaintiffs, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a genius
No,
move.
it's a very, very good German.
Yeah. Leanne, you said if they catch them, meaning terrorists, everyone will be happy, and you're probably right. But shouldn't it bother people? The NYPD is doing this without any oversight. The city council's not checking it. Congress isn't doing anything about it.
Right.
They're just kind of operating on their own, and that makes me nervous.
That makes me nervous too. You're right. That's another slippery slope. But I still think that's better than not having it at all.
There is one kind of oversight. It's called getting bored. This is a very boring job. You know,
Sitting
they
and
have to
watching
they have
day
to sit,
in
no
and
they
day
have to they have to sit with students all day, sit with mosques, sit in mosques. This is not what they want to do. Like I've said before, they would much rather be on Times Square on a horse, getting their picture taken
True.
by some Swedish co-eds
Yeah,
who then they meet later. They don't want to be there. So basically, it's being monitored by boredom.
I suspect
Yeah.
it's different divisions. I
On the
think
other-
there probably is the mounted division and the surveillance of Muslim
Do
division.
you think that the police wish that terrorists were actually culled from like really hot Scandinavian dancers so that they could actually monitor that instead?
Yes, I think police wish that terrorists were culled from really hot Scandinavian dancers. I think that is a common topic in the police briefing.
We have met halfway many times tonight.
Also, Greg, you never get bored surveilling college students.
That's true, but that's because I care a lot about our country and the future of today's youth and how they look and whether they're hygienic.
Right. No, God bless you, sir. You are the real hero.
And also, I worry if their muscles are tight.
Sure, absolutely. Just lastly, Amanda Bynes wants President Obama to fire a cop who gave her a DUI. Michael, good for you for calling out President Obama for not saying anything on this. I'm going to take it one step further. President Obama, I challenge you to come on Red Eye and answer these questions and let America know what is going on here.
Personally, I think the guy doesn't want to fire the cop, but I can't speak for the president.
Right,
I wish he would just say it. Just say it.
Exactly. Either way.
Andy, do we still have Beck's phone?
I don't know, but we should find that.
I forgot what I did with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I took it back. I took it when he left.
Yeah. By the way, if he doesn't come on the show,
Yeah?
impeached.
Yeah, definitely.
Well,
Yeah. Well, the ball's in his court,
absolutely.
so to speak.
I am done.
All right, see you later. Thought he'd never leave. Coming up, what are the perks of appearing in Playboy? Leanne Tweeden discusses her new book, I Had to Touch Hefner. But first, are single white males not allowed in the children's section of Barnes & Noble? Well, so much for you. Plans for Saturday.